Hey friends, this is Amanda O'Connell, your favorite strategic account manager with Europe Express. I know I've seen a lot of you out on the road, hitting conferences and regionals, but I've been getting a lot of questions about how to grow your group business. So I'm putting together a short series of videos to walk you through exactly how to expand your group business, where to find those groups, and how Europe Express makes the whole process easy. So why book through Europe Express? Well, in a nutshell, we make the whole process seamless and easy for you while also impressing your clients. We are a one-stop shop. Everything you need for your itineraries, we can handle for you. So we have flights, hotels, tours, rail, transfers. Again, we make it easy. It's all coordinated in one place. We also have the experts to guide you along the way. So that's a dedicated team. We work together from start to finish. We're going to have a specialist that creates the itinerary. Then once the deposit hits, it moves over to our group operations person who handles all those pre-trip logistics like collecting your guest information, putting down additional deposits, making final payments. And then, of course, while your group is traveling, we have another group operations person in Europe providing that on-trip support. So every step along the way, you're being taken care of. And that all amounts to zero guesswork, right? We want to handle all of the heavy lifting and logistics to make it easy for you and your group leaders. So what qualifies as a group with Europe Express? So for us, groups start at 15 or more travelers, and that's just the minimum. So if you have a large company conference or retreat, we can handle those bigger groups as well. And of course, all of our itineraries are going to be flexible. We want it to reflect your group. Mix those travel styles up, make sure all of those interests are included that they're looking for, as well as finding the right pace to fit your group. And all of the benefits amount to a dedicated support team. We have wonderful group pricing and, of course, those customization benefits. So if you're wondering what the process looks like with Europe Express, we're going to start with your initial idea. You're going to reach out to us, say, I have this great opportunity and I would love to work with you. And you're going to be set up with the coordinator. They're going to discuss all of your needs, all the options, give us that big picture of what you're looking for and how you envision this vacation for your clients. And then we're going to hand it off to a specialist. They're going to match you with a person who knows that destination, has done these itineraries before, and has some expert recommendations for you. Between the two of you, you guys are going to build the itinerary. We'll tailor those routes, make sure those highlights are reflecting your group. And then we get to that confirmation and deposit level. So once you get your deposit in, then we do all of those things like collecting your personal deposits for each of the guests, getting all of their passport information, making sure we're confirming all of those sightseeing, dinners, whatever it is that you need included before departure. And then you're going to have that wonderful trip with all those rave reviews and repeat customers coming back to you. So what does that first planning call look like? So we're going to want to know things like the group profile. Tell us the demographic of this group. What's the age range? What are their interests? Are there any special requirements? Also let us know destination wish list. Maybe there's a preferred country, city, must-have experiences. And if you don't know, but you have an idea, again, we can make those recommendations as the experts. We're also going to review timeline and budget. Let us know the travel dates, how long they want to travel. What is the per person budget range that you're looking for? And then last but not least, all of those expectations. So that's the pacing of the trip. How much free time do you want versus be packed with guided activities? What are your accommodation preferences? Do they want 3, 4, 5-star? Are they into luxury? All of these questions help us narrow down what's going to be the best fit for you. And I like to gently remind you, again, this is custom, not cookie cutter. We are going to revise these itineraries until it's exactly right for your group because we know that not two groups are alike. So we have those tailored experiences. Maybe you are working with a winery and the group leader wants to have a lot of foodie experiences in there, combining wine and food. We will make sure to tailor your itinerary based on those interests. And again, the handpicked stays, we want to make sure we're matching your group style. We want it to be authentic. We want it to be comfortable and, of course, within budget. So how your itinerary gets built, I know I've kind of mentioned it before, but your itinerary specialist is going to select cities and routes that match your group's interests and energy. We're going to include those curated experiences. They could be tours, tastings, cultural activities, and of course, free time, because we know when you're traveling FIT, or at least with groups, we want to make sure that you do have some free time for the group to go explore those cities and destinations on their own. We want to create a natural, memorable flow for these itineraries. And again, we'll start revising it. We'll give you the first draft. You tell me what you like, what you dislike. Hey, we had an idea. We want to add another dinner in here. We'll review it together and refine through as many rounds as needed so we can make sure this itinerary fits your group perfectly. And if you're curious about the deposit structure, again, we've made it really easy for you. So once we've revised that itinerary and now it's perfect, we're going to ask for a $500 initial deposit. It is non-refundable, but this is going to secure your group spot and activates your dedicated specialist. That's when we start going through confirming all the hotels, the sightseeing, the transfers, and get that process officially started. And about 5 months out, that is when your per person deposit locks in their pricing. So that's going to be $300 per person. It could be an additional 100 with the airfare, but this gets all the guest information in the system, and now your group is really rolling. By this time, you'll know how many people are in your group, so what pricing tier you're at, and then your final payment isn't due until 75 days out. So that's going to be your full balance is due, all the arrangements are confirmed, and your group is ready to go. So if you're ready to start planning, take a look, reach out to our groups department. You can email them, you can call them. We'll arrange that coordinator call to get your dream group itinerary started, and we'll build that group together. Now, this is just the first of a few different videos that I'm going to be recording. I wanted to let you know what the process is so you have those expectations, how we make it easy for you. And my next videos are going to show you where to find these groups and hopefully inspire you to see that groups is really not that hard and out of reach. There's plenty of opportunities in your local and digital communities. So until next time, happy selling, everyone.